that something ain't right. These thoughts aren't just in my mind. I think there's something you should know. You drive me crazy 'cause you're so...
Hey! Good morning. Oh, there was a man on the ladder. I was like, what the hell? There's someone at eye level. And I'm upstairs. I'm just about to go to the gym. You've seen me get ready, and in the morning I get up between like 5 and 6, make my porridge religiously. It's my favourite meal of the day. And then I do some journaling, I write my book, and I do meditating. So that's kind of like a typical morning for me. I find it's a really good way for me to start the day, and it's been really working to sort of make my vibe higher, higher vibrations, all that kind of thing, like trying to get positivity and good stuff into my life. So yeah, I've got a little while before the gym, so just gonna fill some time with some work before that, and then I've got a strength and conditioning class, and then I'm doing Pilates after that. So it's a big one today, but I haven't been since last Thursday, so it's really needed. I thought I'd show you my gym outfit. You might have seen this before, to be honest, but yeah, I'm wearing this set from, so I've got the sports bra on as well, like the crop top from Gymshark, and I love it because it just doesn't really fall down, really holds me in, really comfortable. The material's thick, so it's not see-through, and I know that it's kind of a bit like, ooh, matching set in the gym, like all gear, no idea sort of thing, but there is a reason that these are so popular, and I just really, really rate them. And the waistband is so thick as well, it's just amazing. So I highly recommend. I've got this pink set, then I've got a purple set, and then I have the shorts for each of them as well, because, you know, I'm like, it's all about the aesthetic for me, always. But yeah, if you're ever thinking of investing in one, then I would highly recommend it, because there's nothing worse than your gym clothes being uncomfortable. I've got a set from H&M, and they're kind of okay, but the label is super itchy and the waistband is really baggy, so that's not amazing. But I do still wear it, like I still get wear out of it, but it's just not my go-to. It's not my favourite. These are my favourite. I just kind of wish maybe I'd got a bit of a different colour to the pink, because I'm worried that sometimes it looks like I am not wearing anything. So yeah, the purple ones are a little bit darker. Maybe I should have gone for a little bit of a darker colour. But when I first got them, I was only working out online, like at home, so no one really saw me, whereas now I'm like out and about in these clothes. But you know, who cares? How cute is this little mug? It's from Roundabout Ceramics, and they sent it to me, and I just think it's so nice. I love the handle. I've got quite a few ceramic mugs now that I just really love, and it's just one of those things in life that just brings you like little things throughout the day, which is the most important things, I think anyway, is what brings me joy. Like little stuff like this, like using your favourite mug. It's just anything that just gives your heart a little bit like oh, I get to do that, is just what life is all about, I think. And this is my new favourite. I love it. Thought I'd just do I'm gonna plait my hair for the gym, and thought I would do a little bit of a chat. See, hi. So I did my first ever Instagram. I look like Hagrid. I did my first ever Instagram live last night, and I think it went really well. Like, it was all about why I quit drinking, like why I quit alcohol, and I wanted to do a solo live for ages, and I just thought I need to stop talking about doing it and just do one. And then when I was talking about being sober, someone like asked, well, a couple of people always ask, but like someone said specifically, like, can you go into more detail? So I thought, oh, it's a good idea to do a live about it. So I got people to ask me some questions in a question box, and then went live last night. It's on my Instagram if you want to see it. But I really enjoyed it, and I'm very proud of myself for doing it, because it's quite a scary thing to do it without anyone else, without, you know, just relying on yourself. But yeah, I think it went well, and I just watched it back actually, which is why I'm talking about it now. But I just watched it back because at first I was like, oh, I don't want to watch it back, because it was making me, I was like worried that it would make me feel a bit cringe. And in my head I was just like a really fidgety mess. But I was a bit fidgety at first, like for the first 5 minutes maybe, but then I calmed down after that once I got into the swing of it. And then it was way more watchable. But yeah, I was explaining in the live like why I decided to go sober, and if I found it difficult. And I think the main reasons was just, I think it was helpful writing a pros and cons list of drinking and not drinking, and having it out on paper really made me realise that the pros of quitting way outweighed the cons. And so far I've not found any. I'm really happy. I'm so happy that I'm sticking to it, and I feel like more confident, because I feel like because I go to I'm in a lot of situations where I'm having to socialise with people that I don't really know that well. And knowing that I can just rely on myself, and I don't have to rely on alcohol to get me through those situations, I think is made me feel much more confident in myself and my personality, I guess. So that's good. And oh, my nose is so itchy. I've got hay fever, I think. I need to take a tablet. It's just like a tickle in it. I think somebody tickled me and oh my gosh. Can't not. Today's an exciting day. So I think we're going to do another live. I think I might try and do them every Monday and see how it goes. I need to find another topic to talk about. I could just do a bit of a general Q&A, or I could find something a bit more specific. But I'm trying to be a bit more open and on my social media, because I feel like for a while I was a bit more closed off. I think it's because I'd seen other influencers had got a bit more private with their own content, and I was sort of following suit. And then I realised that I feel a bit like I'm not that connected to anyone, which is what I used to really enjoy. And sort of just like the surface level stuff isn't that exciting to me. So I'm trying to be a bit more of an open book, and I still want, because I kind of feel a little bit of pressure to be like this happy, positive escapism for people. And I think I still can achieve that, but being a little bit more open, or like chatting about things that really genuinely matter to me. Like being sober is something that, and I did say at the beginning of the live, I'm in no way want to persuade anyone else to do the same thing. It's just my story, but it is something that I'm really, really passionate about. And So that's something that I want, and it is something that's going on in my daily life, so I do want to talk about that kind of thing. And there's lots of things like that. But yeah, I don't necessarily, what I mean is that I'm not the kind of person to go on and be like, the world is a really bad place, and sort of talk about maybe more political views and stuff like that, only because, and I'm really interested in feminism, but only because I think there's so many people who do that way better than I do, and also I think that the news is 24/7 and we have a lot of negativity directed at us constantly, and it definitely makes me feel really anxious. I can't imagine how other people feel about it as well, but you know, it makes me feel anxious and makes me see like the bad in everything, and I start to think that like the world and people are a really bad place, and I feel like that deep down, I think that isn't true. I think the majority of people are really good, and that's how I want to live my life, with that in mind, rather than thinking like everyone is evil and we're all doomed. So yeah, I basically want, because people have so much of that, I want to be the opposite of that, just to provide that escapism for people. So it's balancing those two things, like balancing my interests and stuff, and being a bit more open without being BBC Radio 1. No, BBC Radio 4. Is that a bit more newsy? Yeah, it is. Oh, she's cute. Look at this baby. Oh my god, the camera is so precariously balanced. Is this a bad idea? Probably a terrible idea. I just got back from the gym, and I have gone to the grain grocers and picked up, I needed some cinnamon, I got some mulberries. Have you ever had mulberries before? They are incredible. They are sweets, I swear. They're not even like, they are so good. They're my favourite. So I got some of them. I got some cinnamon powder. I got some sesame seeds because I'm doing my seed cycling. And we ran out of sesame seeds. Some porridge oats. If you have, it's going to sound bougie, but if you've got organic porridge oats, then porridge tastes a million times better. Like, it's one of those things which 100% makes a huge, huge difference. And get some walnuts as well. So I am gonna like shower and get ready and make lunch, and then after that I need to like go to the post office and make loads of reels, and I'm gonna trying to work out like how to do Pinterest again, because I need to figure that all out. And yeah, I tend to like on gym days like this, I'll work before the gym, so I'll get up at like 6 and do my journaling and stuff and start working, break in the middle for gym and lunch, and then I work until the evening. I prefer doing it like that, to be honest. And I really allow myself to have that time to like go to the gym and eat lunch, and I think it makes me work better, and it makes me happier, and it makes me more productive, kind of like breaking the day up like that, rather than just feeling like I can't do anything and I have to sit at my desk or whatever for hours. Oh, look, fantastic order arrived. I had to order. Can you hear George recording in the background? He said he wasn't going to be making any noise, but Oh my gosh, I forgot I got these. Ooh. I know Sunday, it's so exciting. I got a sponge, makeup sponge, which I haven't used one before. And then I got the La Roche-Posay 50 Plus moisturizer, which is the holy grail of SPF, and it just is so good because it doesn't feel thick on your face, but it's factor 50, which I think is incredible and very important, especially now we're coming into summer. Then I got a Mini MAC Fix Plus, because I've heard that this is amazing for sort of like melting all your makeup together and making your skin look flawless. So I'm really excited to try that. And then also the MAC Stack Mascara, which I think I used to have something a couple of years ago that sort of like builds your lashes up. And I think this has probably got something similar in it, but I've seen the results online and it just looks out of this world. So I'm really, really excited to give that a go. So I will maybe do a little review of those later and see how we're getting on. I'm a bit backlit. Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna make for lunch. So it takes an hour. So I can leave it in. I can leave it in while I get ready. I hope I've got all the ingredients. I really want to make something with polenta. I need to remember that. So caponata style aubergines with olives. We don't have olives, but we've got capers that I want to use up, so I thought this would be a good one to do. So it's olives and capers and tomatoes. So aubergines, onion, garlic, rosemary, capers, tomatoes, red wine vinegar, fresh basil, toasted almonds. Yeah, I can do that. That is achievable with what we have in the cupboard. Right. Let's start. I thought there was something else I was going to tell you, but I can't remember. I don't know. I'm just having a cup of tea. Bought some tea bags. Really excited about that. It's such a good tea. What I found that decaf coffee I can get on board with. Decaf tea, however, just isn't very nice. It just doesn't taste the same. So I will have a cup of tea, but I'll have it in the morning. Sunday, no. There's something outside that Sunday keeps trying to dig, and I don't like it. It makes me nervous. She's trying to get outside again now, but she doesn't need to go out. I'm really enjoying, oh, it made my teeth go cry. I'm really enjoying posting on TikTok at the moment. Just because obviously the reward is there a bit more, like getting the engagement back. What else has happened? What else has been going on? Oh, I left my management company because it just wasn't feeling right anymore. So I've left my agency. I've got 3 months now to sort of, I have to work for the rest of my, like, there's 3 months in the contract, if you know what I mean, where I'm still under their wing, should we say, and then after that I won't be with them anymore. So a bit of a weird time for me, really, in terms of career wise and how things are going forward and stuff. It's a bit of a weird, odd time, but we'll see what happens, you know. I feel like I try and treat most things in life as like a little bit of an experiment, and we're just like, oh well, let's just see what happens when we do this, and let's just see what happens now, and let's just see how these next 3 months pan out, because there's not much I can do to change that. So we may as well just go with the flow. But I really do feel like I've sort of got a bit of kick up the arse, to put it lightly. A bit of a fire in my belly about like really just doing as much as I can, working as hard as I can to just get bigger and better, and connect with people as much as possible. That is my aim. Basically, my plan for TikTok is to post 4 times a day, different types of content, which is a lot if you think about it in one way, but then also you just got to make things that, if you're doing authentic content that's true to you, you know, you could say that it's going to be pretty easy. And I know the things that do well, so I'm going to do more of them. And I'm enjoying posting on there because I feel like I get, yeah, like the videos get seen and I get lots of followers every time I post and stuff, so it's like the reward is there. Whereas sometimes with Instagram you can feel a bit like, you can feel a bit static for a while and then it'll go up and then it'll go down, and you know, it's a bit more like that. So it's nice to have a feeling like there's a bit of a momentum again, which is really, because obviously that is really motivating, and it can't be like that all the time, and you're gonna have times where you're feeling more motivated with things and things are going really well, and then things are a bit more stagnant. That's just the nature of life, I guess, and business and all that kind of thing. So again, it's another thing that you have to just go with the flow. But yeah, it's nice to feel like, oh, something is working, and then you can really back it, and I love that feeling of like really loving and enjoying every second of doing it. So at the moment I don't think 4 videos is going to feel like a lot anyway, because you know, you're going to reap the rewards of that. I'm dressed. There is a little fly flying around and following me, and he is getting on my nerves. The bedroom is a mess because I've just unpacked a box from in here actually. I've unpacked a box from HomeSense. So they sent George and I some gift cards, and I got us some things, so I thought I'd show you. I've got this oven dish because I keep splitting my recipes over. I have to split them over 2 dishes at the moment because my dishes are too small, so I thought I'd get a big one, and I think this one is quite pretty. The next thing I got was a Le Creuset. I feel like this is me becoming an adult when you get a Le Creuset stoneware pot, but the recipes I'm using, I always say like cover it with tin foil, so I thought this can just go in the oven and I just use the lid, and then it saves me like buying tin foil all the time. Some glass storage jars because I don't like putting hot food into plastic because I feel like it's going to melt and then it'll go in my body, and then I will have plastic on my insides because that's really bad for you. We probably are covered full of plastic anyway, but if I can reduce it, then I'm sure later in life that'll be working in my favour. But yeah, so there's some glass storage. Then we're on to some exciting stuff. So some gorgeous hand wash from Faith in Nature. Going to be au naturel. And then, I mean, I say that and then I'm like pulling out Kerastase and Ren. I used to work with Kerastase. I had Kerastase training, and this is really nice. It's cream for your hair to protect it in the sun, like protect it from heat and stuff, protect your colour. And from what I remember, it smelled really good. You can tell I've just done this for TikTok because I'm kind of like a bit, it's a different kind of energy to the YouTube. I feel like the YouTube I'm more like relaxed and I'm just chatting to you like I would normally. Whereas with TikTok and stuff, it's a bit more like, you gotta catch people's attention. I feel like I'm a bit more of, ooh, yeah, that's so nice. It's like a perfume. It smells, oh my gosh. It smells like a holiday and a perfume all at the same time. It's gorgeous. It's so good. Makes your hair amazing. So yeah, if you're ever thinking of like what hair care to choose, like Kerastase is so good because they invest the most in their their new technology and stuff. So they'll always come out with like technologies first. Yeah, and then I got Ren skincare. I got a night cream because I felt like that would. I haven't got a night cream, and I really wanted to try Ren because I've heard a lot of people go on about them. So I thought, give it a go, see what it's like. So I'm excited about that. I will let you know how all these go. I'll put it on this evening and do a little review. Let's see if food is ready. Oh, my dress that I've got on, by the way, is an old one from last year. It's from a brand called Omnes, and they use, I think they use like dead stock fabrics to create their pieces. And this dress is so lovely. Like the material is so good, and it's just really nice in the way that it's got like enough material at the front. Because sometimes I find with like wrap dresses there isn't enough. If you've got like any kind of chest, then unless you're flat chested, then they don't fit you. But this is really, I feel secure in this. So yeah, I'm gonna get rid of all this packaging now. I don't know what I was recording then. I hope I recorded the haul. You know what? Yeah, I would have done because the camera would have turned off. All I have in my head is that bloody thing from TikTok, the Louis Theroux wrap is in my head. I cannot stop. It's just like my money don't jiggle constantly, round and round in my head, living rent free. Oh my god, I've never got to use that expression before, living rent free. I am excited. I keep going to do things and I get stuck, so I get an email and then I have to answer it. And I need to go to the post office, post my TikTok, edit my TikTok, make some videos. Got the momentum going, but the food is taking ages. I'm gonna take the cardboard outside and then we'll check it. Ooh. Okay, it's looking good. I think it's done. It's just not as thick as I would want the sauce to be, but I don't want the vegetables to be burnt. So, done it with sweet potato. This will actually probably do for dinner and lunch and dinner. Bit of broccoli. Do you want to see it? Do you know what? Hats off to let's stop shaking. Hats off to food stylists, because honestly, it's just such a work of art to make food look incredible. Because I'm sure this tastes really nice, but it looks like absolute crap, doesn't it? I mean, it's like when people take pictures of their food and put them on Instagram and everyone's like, it looks awful. It's so true, it does. Like homemade food never looks good, does it? But I'm excited to eat this. I'm sure it will taste lovely. I'm just going to do a quick makeup before I do my reels. Just posted a story and I was like, good God, I look absolutely horrendous in it. But I don't want to put too much makeup on today because of my skin, basically. Do simple eyes with eyeliner. I watched a Katie Jane Hughes tutorial to do eyeliner for hooded eyes, and you basically do it with your eyes open and draw a straight line across the crease. I didn't know that hooded eyes was a thing until I saw someone mention it, that they had hooded eyes on Instagram and they were moaning about it, and then I was like, oh, is this something I need to be worried about? I think that's the problem sometimes, is that you can find flaws that you didn't even know you had because you hear other people don't like their flaws. But I did always wonder why I couldn't really get eyeliner very well, done very well. Yes, then when your eyes are open, naturally the lines should be straight, but then when they're closed, you kind of have this shape to them. But if it's good enough for Kate Jane Hughes, then it's good enough for me. I'm gonna film putting this on for TikTok and do a reactions video, but I need to swap the tripods around, so I'm gonna do that. I feel like my internal clock is running at like double time today. It's like, what the hell is that noise? Is it someone streaming? Anyway, yeah, I feel a bit like, oh, but what I was keen to say was, look at this mascara. It's given me so many eyelashes. It's really good. I'm just super impressed. I will link it down below if I remember. I'll remember, won't I? This was the noise culprit, my straighteners. I use the steam pod ones because they're better for your hair, and they were heating up. I was like, what? Is someone strimming? I'm just on the floor because I'm packing up my dresses that I'm sending by rotation, and it's good because this dress has definitely paid for itself. This one gets rented out so much to steam oil on. But the only thing is, I think in my head, like, it does stop me wearing it because I think, oh, someone might want to rent that soon. So because this one gets tapped off, and it kind of prevents me from wearing it, if that makes sense. But then with some dresses, when they get rented out, like, because some of them, like this one's never been rented out before, but then when things only get rented out once, it kind of makes me want to wear them because I'm like, oh, you know, and you just like want something that somebody else wants, like wants what you want, what you can't have. So yeah, there's two sides to it, but I've had really lovely experiences with it, and I really recommend it. And it's quite cute because like the dresses kind of have a life of their own. People are like, oh, here, I bought the dress and I got loads of compliments on it, and like that makes me really happy. And they're like, oh, it's for a wedding, and I just think like, well, my dresses have like little lives of their own. It's obviously a lot of admin with like going to the post office and stuff, so you can be bothered with that. As long as you can be bothered with that, it's totally worth it, I'd say. And none of my dresses, I feel like, or the ones that are on there, like if something happened to them, I'd be like, well, you know, there's always going to be another dress that I like. It's not the end of the world. I don't feel too attached to them. Yeah, this girl sent me a picture of her in one of my dresses. That's just so cute. That makes me so happy. God, she said, belt was missing a few rhinestones, but turned it the other way around. Oh, it's so funny, I wouldn't even look at that or think about that. I think there's only been ever one time where someone like made me kind of feel a bit, I don't know, I got a message from them and they was like kind of pestering me about the price and stuff. And I just thought, I don't want to get into this with you. So I didn't rent it, so in the end I just thought it's not worth it for me. If you get a gut feeling about something, then...
You're the best of the best. Yeah. Now that we know we're the same, maybe we could share an
style up this and other story skirt because I wasn't sure if I liked it. I haven't reached for it. I wasn't sure that I still liked it. Sorry, the room's a mess because of the videos I've been doing. That's why it looks like this. But yeah, I don't know. I think maybe it's something to do with because it's a wrap skirt. I think that's why I don't like it, because I was like trying to style it up with something else to see if I wanted to keep it or not, or if I should sell it. Let's try it tucked in. It's nice with these colours though, actually, with this jumper though. That is cute. So maybe I should keep it. This is a very sweet outfit. Well, untucked, I was kind of going for the Clueless Cher kind of thing. Do you know which outfit I mean that I'm talking about? I was kind of going for that kind of vibe. Oh, and also, I'm so happy with my nails. Having them different colours, I got them done the other day and they just make me so happy. Can you see? I'm sorry, I can't. I'm so happy with them and she just does such a nice job. They're awesome. In some comfortable clothes now. Get my socks back on. Just in my colourful standard. I'm really enjoying this colourway at the moment. I've got 3 matching ones. Yeah, and I'm really enjoying this colour at the moment. I think because it's spring and it's the lightest one I have. But yeah, I'm just going to tidy all this away. And then I'm going to sit at my computer and get as much editing done as I can, because I need to edit this vlog tomorrow ready for the weekend, because otherwise I won't have a chance to do it. I'm in London on Thursday, so let's get on with that. What is under here? Oh. Everything in the other room.
So nice to be around, but I'm looking at the ground and you're staring right.
I'm gonna sign off the vlog now. George is here. I mean, he's been here all day, but not here. There's Sunday. Hey! We just did a really big clean of the kitchen. That was exciting. And now it's early, but we're gonna get ready for bed. And then we're gonna watch Made in Chelsea. Then we're gonna get a good night's sleep. I feel like we've been to bed later than normal.
It's not good.
Yeah, this morning was like, I felt it when I woke up. I feel tired. And I slept on my neck funny. But thank you so much for watching today. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!